Look, they're just trying to find a bit of balance with Del Piero on the bench, and of course Tony there as well. So certainly possibilities for Del Neri later on in this match.
Sørensen. And it's Matri! What a return to his old ground. Alessandro Matri emphatically hit.
Oh, he really did, and there was no real celebration. Being an ex-Cagliari player, good finish. Nice and sharp onto it, takes a little dip.
Juve tonight trying to get out of the doldrums. They lead by a goal to nil. Here's Kosu, and Buffon uncharacteristically. Well, there wasn't a price to pay for that error.
I think Buffon's looking for one of his defenders to clear it here, and then can't believe they don't. A real mix-up. Nainggolan at the back post. Could have had a simple tap-in if he'd read it.
Gigi Buffon, who'll be in the Italy squad for the midweek game against Germany and Dortmund.
This campaign will get plenty of money, Cagliari.
Here's Aquilani. Oh, and Agassis fumbled it. That's not going to count.
Well, how lucky do you get, Magazzi? I don't see anything wrong with this at all. Should be 2-0 in my book.
Felipe Melo. Sørensen. Claudio Marchisio. Flighted ball, Krasic. Nainggolan was back there defending. It's a poor touch by the substitute, Misiroli. It's Misiroli again, that was a bit better. Conte, Chiellini. Here's Acquafresca, Conte couldn't quite latch onto it. And that was all because of the intervention by Bonucci. Kosu. Got more life about Cagliari here, and there's the equaliser. Acquafresca delivers for Roberto Donadoni. It was uncertain defending by Juventus.
It's up a very good position here, Acquafresca. Lovely ball in though from Kosu. Poor defending.
And now it's Del Piero time. Sway for Juve's record goal scorer.
Called on many times before.
And it comes, and Del Piero. It's by the way his 444th match for Juventus. Keeps on breaking records. Who would have thought about quitting football altogether? After his bad experiences at the World Cup finals in South Africa.
Now it's a case of how do Juventus react. Lost 3 on the bounce.
Even Steven, 1 goal apiece. Del Piero and Matri.
Lovely ball in from Del Piero. Good run from Matri. Powerful header. He's on the move, and that makes it difficult to defend again.
Now Del Piero trying to return the favour to Milos Krasic. I suppose it was no surprise that Juventus snapped up Matri. He had scored 4 goals in his previous 4 games for Cagliari against you. Here's Acquafresca. He's dragged Barzagli over there. And it's a corner.
He's done well, Acquafresca.
That was fine work by Felipe Melo. Marchisio, Del Piero, and he has a go himself. Was that the best option?
He certainly fancied it. He did have Other players to the left and to the right of him. Difficult one from that range.
It's headed away by Chiellini. If you have just joined us, he is playing at left back, has been since the beginning of this game. Biondini has collapsed in a heap. Del Piero carries on. Groans and grumbles from the home supporters. Free kick taken by Del Piero. Sørensen. Barzagli. A bit of difficulty controlling it. Tony trying to cause havoc. Matri. Here's Chiellini. And Matri! It's Matri's night! Juventus have the lead for the second time, thanks to Alessandro Matri.
Oh, it's a good finish in the end. He plays the initial ball over the top. Chiellini with the ball back inside. It's not easy. It's on the volley, but he does it really well. Technique over the top of it. Down, back into the ground. Takes a little touch on the way through.
Tony's inside the 6-yard area. Matri's just outside that sector of the pitch. There's the corner from Del Piero. Biondini was watching it all the way. Was overhit by Alessandro Del Piero. Aquilani, Del Piero. It's Tony. And it was a very heavy touch by Luca Toni. Now then, what's the referee doing here? He's going back. Del Piero on the ground. He's going back and giving the free kick by the look of things.
Well, it's playing the advantage to the extreme. It's a really poor touch from Tony.
Conte, one of the players inside the penalty area. Kosu, and the whistle had gone. That's not going to count. Nene heading it into the back of the net. The whistle had gone earlier. The Cagliari players are beside themselves.
Yeah, Conte asking what it is. The referee spots something very early. The whistle goes. Maybe Canini that was holding. It was a bullet header from Nene though.
And to be fair, that whistle was sounded a couple of seconds before he made contact with the ball.
That one right.
Juventus have got the break of the ball. Tony waits in the middle. It's brilliant! Luca Toni comes off the bench to superb effect. And Juventus might just. And how he enjoyed it.
That's a lovely ball, isn't it? But what about that for a header? Just at the edge of the box as well.
Juventus goal. Setting it up perfectly for Tony. Sissoko. Into a space again here for Juventus. Aquilani, Del Piero. Loaded forward by Sørensen. Del Piero. Matri. Tony, and again to Matri. A pretty good start to his Juventus career, isn't it?
It's a very good start. He looks lively. On this side though.
Canini stepping forward. To deal with Del Piero, back on the ball again. Alessandro Del Piero. Felipe Melo. And Juve, good value in the end for the 3 points. Luca Toni